What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Glow Show. Wow, it's cold. Cold today. All right. What's up, Dad? How you doing? What's up, Dragonfly? Oh, crap. Man, I was working on sound with YouTube. I forgot all about the sound for TikTok. Ah, man. Too many buttons. Too many buttons to go through. Punching buttons everywhere. We're punching buttons everywhere. There we go. Is that better? We got sound now? We got sound? What's up, JoJo? Hey, you're the Egyptian guy. How are you, man? How is it going? Yeah, YouTube definitely works better. Yeah, you got sound now? Awesome. What's up, JoJo? Mr. Fritz is so happy because Stephanie's home. So that's all good. He is very, very happy. Yeah, it's good to see you too. How are things in Egypt? Stephanie just got back from there. She's pretty tired, but she said she had a wonderful time in the country. She said she loved it there. Yeah, she's sick as a dog right now, but yeah, she made it back. What's up, John? Dragonfly. What's happening? Okay, so we're going to do a couple snowman heads real quick. I need to get these out of the way. We're doing the red ones. So we're chilling it out, seeing how it works. What's up? How's it going? What's up, Trace? Is it Trace? Good to see you. It's hard. I got like 5 chats going, so it's hard to see everything at once. And your name is semi-grayed out, so it's tough. But we're getting there. It's looking good. Carlo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's up, Froggy Bites? Froggy Bite. What's up? Whisper of Death. Now that's a epic name. Whisper of Death. Yeah, she loved Egypt. Had a good time. So it was interesting, though. Like, she had lost her wallet in a big market there. And they actually got it back. I was total shock. Wouldn't happen here. Not the sharpest tool in the shed? Yes, you are. Don't say that. What's up, Mimi? How are you? You're perfectly fine. What's up, Colleen? How are you? All right, we're going to roll this into the frit. No, you're good to go. Oh, it's Tracy. It looks like Tracy. Gotcha. Love the vibe. Looks like Twisted Metal. Yeah, kind of is. I'm trying. Honestly, I'll tell you the vibe I'm going for. I'm trying to get that avatar look, like the planet, the glowing planet. That's really what I'm looking for. What's up, Midnight? How are you? Daisy Girl, thanks for the heart. We're going to do a snowman head exactly like this in the red. And then I'm thinking of trying an airplane ornament tonight, like a little bubbly, cute airplane ornament. Like a little bubble butt airplane. Thank you. Thank you, Nat. What's up, Kristen? How are you? Virginia, what's happening? How you doing tonight? Welcome in. Happy Friday. All right, we got to blow this out into a snowman head. I know, I definitely have to get some of that. I need to work on this background more to get that avatar look, but we'll get there. So this is first stage of the snowman head. It shouldn't look like a perfect ball. It should actually be kind of pear-shaped a little. Oh, okay. I don't find it rude at all. It helps me out. I'm dyslexic as hell, so nice to see you, Christy. Now I know. We're all good. All right, we got to pop a little hole in here. Yeah, I don't get offended by anything, so you're all good. There we go. So I have to put this hole in here in order for me to finish the pieces. And the reason for that hole is so that there's a place for the hot air to exhaust. Otherwise, it will not, that piece will not complete. Take yourself to Flavor. You take yourself to Flavor Town. I'm just going to kick back. I'm going to make some glass. You're welcome to hang out. All good? All right, here we go. We're going to pop a little punchy rod right there. Yeah, I'm not doing straws anymore. What's up, TC? Tess, how are you? Yeah, the straws have just, I had too many come back from people dropping them and breaking them. I just don't want to do them anymore. Hi, Lucky Lex. All right, so we're going to come through and we're going to melt this off. So this is the beginning of the snowman head. I'm doing really good. Hi, Katie Cost. Like that. Again, it should look kind of like a pear shape. But when I get done, it's going to look really round. So that's going to be the whole difference. Another glass artist question is wild. I don't understand. What are we making? I said we were doing the snowman head. What'd she think of the pyramids? She liked it, but she liked Luxor a lot better. Yeah, she definitely liked Luxor. Okay, let's get this going. We're going to add this here. Yeah, I've got 3 streams going. 3 streams. No, I don't do any dab rigs. I don't have any problem with the industry. I just don't do them. They're just not my thing. But like I said, I have no problem with the industry. Am I able to make the 3 pyramids of glass? Yeah, actually I can. I mean, I can't put like a ton of little blocks in there, but yeah, we could definitely do it. We could do a mushroom in a little bit. I got to do 2 of these snowman heads and then we can. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Did I make the purple lit one? Which purple one? You mean the one over my head? Yes. Thank you, Kilo. Yeah, we definitely did that. But that was done with what's a process called offhand. So that was the big furnace type. Totally different process. All right, so now we got the beginning of the little hat going. We're going to add in the top portion of this hat. I sure hope I left myself some. I did not. Okay, here we go. We're going to add this in. Unfortunately, the red goes completely transparent for a while. It'll come back to red, but right now it's going to be difficult to see. And we're separating. There we go. I'm going to park this off to the side because I have 2 different reds up here. Oh, you don't have to sub for the mushroom. I mean, I hope you sub anyway, but yeah, we're definitely going to do a mushroom. Most expensive piece I sold was 12 grand. Okay, here we go. little flattening like that. So that makes a little hat for the snowman head. All right, we're going to add in the crazy nose. Spot, there we go. The carrot nose. And here we go. Then we got to do the eyeballs and mouth. There we go. I wish I could keep these eyeballs glowing that bright color like that. That would be so sick. If you could keep those eyeballs glowing like that, I would love that. That'd be so freaking cool. Let's put the little mouth on here. I don't think I have my little... I forgot to grab those. 1 second. I got to park this in the kiln. I got to grab something real quick. 1 second. Got my little hooks. There they are. That's better. Normally I could just make a hook, but I try to keep everything looking universal. So these are little pieces of tubing that I cut with a tile saw, so they make a really consistent little hook. Over and over and over. That's what I like about it. I love consistency in the work. All right, we're going to add that on, and then we're going to make a psychedelic mushroom. I was going to do another snowman, but we're going to do a psycho mushroom. Just because it sounds like hella fun. Yeah, my mom taught me. Yeah, that's like one of the coolest things on the planet. I mean, how many people get to say their parent taught them an art form that they actually like? You know, a grilled cheese sandwich? No, I can't make grilled cheese, but I can make a mean peanut butter and jelly. I make the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the world. Live visibility. Your live will not be eligible for because past line we're really not lying. I'll just stay in contact that overly repetitive. Wow. Hold on 1 second. I gotta adjust something here. Apparently TikTok's angry at me. One second. Just smooth that out. Tap that off and smooth it out. Like that. So that the red's starting to come in too. It looks good. I like it. All right, 1 second here. I have to Apparently, TikTok is angry at me for some reason. Let's see what my restrictions are. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. I just have to deal with this crap real quick. All right. So we're back. Apparently, TikTok thinks I'm AI. So let's make a crazy mushroom. Yeah, I know, Lucky Lex. They thought you were 13 and they think I'm AI. I may just, you know what? I'm a little pissed off at TikTok. I may just turn it off and just go to YouTube right now. All right, how's everybody doing anyway? Happy Friday to you. Welcome in. And we're going to bring it in and burn this off. Just means you're too good? I don't know about that. I'm not quite sure. I don't understand how it could think I'm AI, but whatever. But one of my moderators, Lucky Lex on here, thought she was 13. I don't know how. I think you're like, I know you're over 35, I think. The music? Oh, awesome. Happy Friday. What's up? Fridays are awesome. I love Fridays. Hi, Betty. All right. And this stuff stays pretty pliable for a while. And then it gets to a point where it's no longer pliable. It does not move. It just goes to a certain point and it's like, okay, no more. I'm located in Washington State. I always say Washington, but I forget that people can get it mixed up with Washington, D.C. It's your 18th birthday? Well, happy birthday. Is it your 18th? Well, happy birthday to you. I have been to Boston. I love Boston. TC. Hey, did you order one, TC, or do you not have? I have a few more mystery boxes left. Okay, so we're going to do this in a couple different ways. We're going to, I'm hoping I have a little bit of this amber purple left. I'm hoping I can find it. If not, we'll silver fume this piece. I want to try this crazy color, but I don't see the combo here for it. Well, ain't that a bummer? I don't see the, let's see if this is amber purple. Let's see if I can, nope. Maybe I got a little chunk of it over here. Hold on, I really want to try this color on this, but if I can't find it quickly, then we'll just resort to something else. Ah, got a little chunk of it. So this is it here. It looks like clear right now, but it's going to look awesome. And then this is the little dolphin we did last night with the Santa hat. The mystery box is exactly what it sounds like, mystery box. And it has TC. You had 2 of them. Yeah, you should see it out in the mail for sure. All mystery boxes are out. But mystery box is you get what you get, but it's usually like triple the value of glass. You just don't get to pick what's in it. How do I get the speckled effect? That's called frit, F-R-I-T, frit, F-R-I-T. And it is this stuff here, sorry. It's ground up glass that is about the size of sea salt. So you grind it. They have gone out, Betty, and they are all in transport. Every single one is in transport. I did checking. I checked on them today. All right, here we go. All the way around. So we're going to make wild mushroom tonight. Wild mushroom. There we are. So now we got a little spiral. Hey, Kevin's book, how are you doing? The mystery boxes are on Etsy. I do, Katie. That was a while ago. But I can't recall it off the top of my head. I definitely cannot do a physical recall right now. Okay. So the next trick on this is going to be, there goes that amber purple I was looking for. Damn it. It was right there. So this next color is a shimmer color. It has a really cool effect to it. I'm going to show you with the dolphin what I'm talking about here in a minute. We're going to spiral this on. We're going to make a crazy mushroom, like wild mushroom. And then after this, I'm thinking of trying a little airplane ornament. And it's not going to be like super accurate airplane. It's going to be a whimsical airplane. Okay. I can't make a, F-35 or F-16. It's just going to be a little whimsical airplane. Okay, so now we got lots of color on here. What's my favorite thing to make out of glass? Whatever someone is willing to spend their money on. Because I always think it's pretty cool that you have lots of choices to purchase things. And if you purchase one of my items, it's very cool. That becomes my favorite. All right, so now we got spiral color all over the place. Check the shop out. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, so one of the things that's really, I changed the camera on YouTube tonight. I'm using the Canon camera tonight. So I don't know if anybody that has been with me on YouTube for a while can tell the difference, but we are using a totally different camera, so I'm checking it out. All right, so next step. We're going to take and stripe these down a little bit. Like this. And this is just locking those little rings in place right now. If I'm not careful, they will want to fly off. They're not fully attached. They're just kind of sitting there. So this locks it in place. Can't do your mod things? That's weird. All right, let's talk about the shimmer that's going to be on here. So this dolphin we did last night, this is the shimmer we're going to be applying to. What is up with my light? I think it's dying. There we go. There. So that shimmer on that dolphin is what that kind of the color I'm looking at right now. It's not going to be blue, but it's going to be that shimmery effect to it. I didn't mean anything statement other than you resemble Jack Nicholson. I appreciate it. And then the dolphin hat, I'm hoping we had some nice uranium effect to it. See, dolphin hat's glowing. It looks good. What's up, Christy? Oh, yeah, check out the Etsy. I appreciate it. All right, let's make this mushroom. So the trick on this one is I'm going to do what I call finger painting. Can't see the dolphin. Yeah, it might be off. I'll change that here in a minute. Let me get this started real quick and we'll change the dolphin look. Thank you for pointing that out. There we go. Just park it right there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Can you guys see it there? There. So there is the dolphin color, like that. Little shiny dolphin. Yeah, I love that color. The color's amazing. Thank you, Christy. It's too dark on YouTube. You can't see it? Okay, let me change it. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. I got to change something here. So we're going to switch cameras. I promise it's going to go dark for just a second. You'll be back. There. The dolphin is... I don't think anybody claimed it, Kevin. I don't think anybody claimed it. Do I like baseball? Yeah. There we go. I got to tell you though, some of my favorite sports are old world. You got it, Kevin. Yeah, this thing's amazing. That's much better. You guys think the camera's better there? Okay. All right. So now we got that color going through there. Now you can see where the concentric circles are going around, and we smeared it up like that. So it's all blended now. Big difference? Yeah, it's just two different cameras. So thank you all for having me do that. It helps a lot. I love feedback. It's good. All right, let's blend this thing together and make that mushroom. Little shrimp tech there. Hey, what's up? Uncle Skin, you're on the horizontal feed tonight. Awesome. Sprout, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sprout. Make a black jaguar with green eyes. Not now, but that would be kind of cool. I'd do the jaguar with the uranium eyes. Well, I can't do it right now. Can't do that. We got lots of stuff we have to get done. Yeah, I love this dolphin. It actually looks really good. It is a pickle hanging. Yes, Brandy, it is the Christmas pickle. I'm assuming corning is what you meant to type. Yeah, it is definitely a pickle. So the pickle has uranium glass too. I will show you that briefly after we get this. I'm just going to use this because this will get it done. You can see all the little speckles with the pickle glowing like that. All right, let's get this thing done. I got to get this done. But yes, I've definitely heard of corning glassworks. And we're just going to come through. That's hot. Wow. I got an angry hater on TikTok trying to flag my live stream. Well, that must be the person that is flagging my live stream. I'm assuming. I know, someone's jealous or something. They keep flagging my TikTok. It's like, go ahead, whatever. What's up, Katie? How are you? Yeah, I have two cameras running, but we're streaming to both. Kept asking for the B word. Yeah. Okay, so we have this nice base built of this. Okay. I know it doesn't look like much now, but it's going to look pretty awesome when it's all done. The stuff on Netflix is definitely different than what I do. The stuff on Netflix is called offhand glass, meaning your hands are never in contact with the glass necessarily while you're working it. This is pretty much the opposite. But that glass is what is also referred to as a soft glass, meaning it melts a lot lower temperature, and you can get bigger pieces out of it. This is what's technically referred to as lamp working or scientific glass. And you can do a lot of unique things with this, but you can't go too large. Anybody can learn this, yes. 100% anybody can learn it. Can you guys hear that rain? Is the microphone picking up the rain? It's so loud. It is so loud out there right now. All right, so first things first, we're going to separate this just a little bit. Like that. What this is going to do is it's going to allow me to make the top portion, and then I still have the stem area separated. And then I can pull it to the length that I want to do. How long can I keep the burner running? As long as I feel like it, honestly. as long as I got oxygen and propane. The torch itself doesn't get hot. This never gets hot. Golf and Bourbon, what's up? How you doing? All right, let's add some separate color up here. Let's add a little blue up here. And I'm trying to decide one other color to give it some flavor up top. I am in a well-ventilated area, yes. I have two carbon monoxide detectors sitting in here, just in case. I'm going to try and make the top of this mushroom look tie-dye. Does the rain affect the melting process? No, it doesn't affect the melting process, but the humidity can affect the color. Yeah, certain colors can be affected by humidity. Camera Quality Queen, thank you. Golf and Bourbon, how are you doing anyway? All right, let's add some of this dark green up here. Yeah, humidity can be affected usually by silver-based colors. So like if I have a caramel or a butterscotch color, if it's real humid, it goes more green. If it is dry out, it's more blue, like the secondary colors. Totally trippy. Okay, I'm hoping I have one really deep color here that I can use. Did I bring anything? I mean, well, let's just use red. We'll pop some red in there. What the hell? I'm doing good, Golf. I'm good to see you on here. Right, we're going to throw some red in here. This will be a honeycomb of colors. We're going to get it tie-dye looking. Slap some of it on there. Okay, next spot we're going to take and we're going to come through and we're just going to start swirling it up. Give it that really cool tie-dye effect. So this one I'm going to run up and down like this. Try and bring everything front and center to a point. Okay, we're good. No, these are just decoration. Thank you, Red Squeak. Yeah, we are at 13,000 likes. Yeah, just decoration. Yeah, I was going to say, Katie, I was waiting for someone to make a comment. I was going to say, don't say anything. No comments. It's going to change really quick. All right, we should have enough heat built into it. Let's blow it open a little. Okay, so this is kind of the way it looks at the moment. Now, this is where it all changes right now. So we're going to heat under this portion right here, right underneath the rim. And it's going to collapse. And that is what's going to change the look of it. So here we go. Just going to kind of let it gravity feed down. Like that. See how much it just changed? So that. Can you ask why I'm not wearing gloves? I don't want to wear gloves. It's absolutely debilitating to wear gloves with this. 100%. It's absolutely debilitating. Sorry, different Katie, if you heard your name. Okay, so we're going to come through and we're going to grab it here. So now we're going to pull the stem out a little bit. Just a little bit. And here we go. Jesus criminy. People keep reporting my live stream on TikTok. Wow. Yeah, it got reported again. All right, we're going to separate that. This is report number 6. Let's see. There we go. Has anything ever exploded? No. Wow, it just reported again. Keep reporting. I keep appealing and I keep winning my appeal. That's so funny. Yeah, I have some asswipes that are like totally upset on my TikTok channel that for some reason or another, they're reporting me because they're pissed off. It says that I'm being reported for demanding gifts now and inauthentic. So look at that front of this mushroom top. I know, right? They are just a little mad. That's okay. Let them report. This is 6 restrictions on here, and we're still sitting at 250 people. Keep at it. All right, watch this. Look at that mushroom top. Does that not look sick? I'm hoping you can kind of see that shimmer to it. All the crazy waves to it. So there's the mushroom that way. Should we put a snail on top of it? To kind of warm it up a little. Should we put a snail on top of it? I appreciate the sub. Yeah, you guys want to put a snail on top? Yeah, let's do a crazy snail. Yeah, let's put a funky snail on top. Okay, I think we're good. So yeah, we'll take and we'll put a little snail right on top, and we'll make it look really good. There we are. Let's make a snail. Let's throw some uranium glass on there. If you're not familiar with uranium glass, this is what it looks like under black light. So it has that really cool effect to it where it just kind of glows. So that's what I really want to incorporate in there. Little hidden uranium glass. Big slugs on your mushrooms? Yeah. How about a caterpillar smoking a hookah? No, I don't want to do anything smoking. I don't want to get my stream flagged. Like I said, I don't have a problem with the industry. I just don't want to get flagged for certain aspects. Because it definitely can flag you. All right, we're going to use amber purple. And you know what? Let's use this white. Why not? Amber purple, white, and uranium. No gloves. So glass doesn't conduct heat like metal, so it doesn't transfer at all. There's no problem with that. You have insomnia? Well, I'm glad you're here, Brandy. I'll try and relax you. Anyway, so glass doesn't transfer heat like metal. It's a good insulator, horrible conductor. And honestly, gloves would make it more difficult for me to kind of function with the glass. Now, if I'm making very, very large pieces that have a lot of radiating heat, I will wear golfing gloves. I have 2 sets of golf gloves that I use that are really good, but they're very thin material, so I can get a tactile feel on it. But yeah, I don't want to wear gloves. It would make it far worse for me. I mean, look, you can get that close to the flame and it's not hot, see? It's really not. So yeah, sunglass is harder. With a Santa hat, I don't know, Betty. Let's see how it looks when we get there. I don't know if that mushroom is Santa hat quality. But if it looks like it, we'll have the audience vote. We'll do an audience vote to see if everybody wants to put a Santa hat on the snail. It'd definitely make it easier to hang by. That's for sure. I have a really hardcore color change. Oh. These are my box of shorts. So these are like little shorty rods. And we'll throw some purple in there. Am I going to fume it with silver? Nope. Won't need it. What's up, Johnny boy? We're going to throw some purple on here just a little bit. All right, so we got enough color. We're good on color now. We're perfectly good on color. So the next step is we're going to spin it. And then after that, we're going to turn it to the snail. We're going to do the snail shell. The snail is actually kind of cool to watch. It's not bad at all. Yeah, those are shorts. They're called shorts in the industry. Okay, let's go. We're going to turn this into what's called a latticino. And here we go. Latticino. Sounds like a coffee. I could definitely use some mushroom coffee right now. I'm absolutely obsessed with mushroom coffee at the moment. It is so damn good. If you get the right one, there's some mushroom coffees that were like, but if you get the right ones, they're amazing. And we're good. Right there. What is mushroom coffee? Exactly what it sounds like, mushroom coffee. It is coffee based on mushrooms. It's hella good. Yeah, I love mushroom coffee. Can't keep it PG between the mushroom and the shorts. That's all right. All right, now you can see all those little spirals running through there. Do you know what's cool about the name Jason and the months of the year? Yes, I do. Absolutely. July, August, September, October, November. And here we go. So now we're going to create the, yeah, we spiraled. It's actually 3 colors on, actually 4. There are 4 colors on here. You'll see them all when I get done with it. But for right now, you will not see too much of it. Yeah, I am not a big one on coffee either, but mushroom coffee is fantastic. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to start coiling it. About as big as I want it for the mushroom or for the snail at the moment. Okay, so we coiled that all the way around. And hopefully you can see those little spirals. I have done a lightsaber out of glass, yes. I have definitely, what's up, Kelly? I have definitely done lightsaber. Okay, next stop, make the little snail body. I think we're just going to do it out of white. It'll look good on that. I have done people's names, but I don't make them anymore. Every time I do someone's name, it's like a homing pigeon. They always find their way home broken. Okay, now we're going to come to this side. What's up? Can I make a tree eventually? But not right now. We're in the middle of a snail. So far, so good. We're getting there. And next, I'm going to put some big-ass googly eyes on it. Because we're going to go totally weird tonight. We're going to put some big old googly eyes on. All right, so this is the part where we have to make a decision. Put a Santa hat on it or the antennas. So I have to make a decision because I can't do one or the other. I have to do one or the other. Santa hat or antennas. I'm going to let you all vote. You all get to participate. Y'all are going to vote. I'm going to pop this in the kiln for a moment while you're doing that. So Santa hat or that. Okay. All right, appeal number 8. Antenna, 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 antenna. Wow, antennas all over the place on YouTube. Yeah. All right, we're going to have to go antenna. Antenna wins. Yeah, antennas are winning by a long shot. So we're just going to throw some antenna on there. Yeah, that definitely wasn't too close between the two channels. We're just going to park some black antennas on there. Poor Mortimer. I know, but like I said, the audience has control. I go by that. No, there we go. So that's like that. Okay. Pull it down just a little. Yeah, those are just big old googly eyes. I'm like going wild on it. Everything's whimsical. I am like totally whimsical. Okay, appeal number 9 now. Whoever's appealing, all you're doing is making my count go up. All right, let's put it onto the put it on the mushroom. Actually, I gotta get this mushroom close to the finishing point. So we're gonna separate the bottom down here, and then we'll go from there. How hard is it to get the glass to twist? Actually, it's not hard to twist the glass. The hardest part about twisting the glass is keeping the consistency going. Yeah, just keeping track of the consistency, that's the hard part. All right, we're going to separate this. This process is hella cool. Ready? I like this process next. There we go. Peel again. I hope whoever keeps reporting this understands they're going to get their account banned. It's going to be fun watching that happen. It's going to be awesome. All right, so we're going to cut it off now. And here we go. Bet y'all didn't know you could cut glass. There we go. So now that's the little part that is all cut. Tell me that part wasn't cool as hell, though. I cut it with scissors. They are a specific type of scissor designed for glass, but they definitely make it look really good when they cut. All right, so now we got the really cool little mushroom effect. Let's put the snail on. Let's roll. Okay, so we're going to come through. Like that. And we're just going to tap this off. Hopefully it just breaks right off like that. We're all good. And we're good. Now we'll pop the snail on there. So anyway, there is the little, it doesn't need a base. It actually has a base on it already. Doesn't need a base for that mushroom. It's already there. That's why I cut the bottom off and made it flat. So it will just sit. But I definitely have to get this in the kiln. A lot of stress on that one. There's a ton of stress on that. All right, next, let's try I want to do a little blimpy airplane. I think that's the next one. I only use the torch. No, I have the kiln. That's what I just parked that in there. I actually parked it into the kiln. All right, we're going to try a little blimpy airplane ornament. And it's just going to be a tiny one. It's not going to be very big. There we go. Little blimpy. Price of the last piece? I don't know. That was just kind of a fly by the seat of my pants. I don't know how much it would technically be. How about a drum ornament? A drum would be cool. I just have to figure out how to make it look like a drum. I have done glass shifter knob. That was actually really cool. I've done like several of them. Oh, how do you get the glass not to shatter? Oh, different type of glass. I read it as shifter. Sorry. What's up, Creative? Marianne, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I saw shifter knob. I was like, but yes, we have done glass shifter knobs, gear shift knobs. There we are. There. So we're going to do kind of like a little airplane ornament. I'm hoping it looks good. It could very well suck too. I haven't done it out of this tubing before. Yeah, I definitely did the shift. So the shifter knobs I primarily did were made for VW bugs, like the old VW bugs. I did like several for those. That was actually a cool project. Because it's very, very basic. Like a modern day car with a gear shift knob, it'd be hard to do. Because some of them have electronics built into it, so it would make it very difficult. It would not make it easy. Yeah, happy little accident. Exactly. You got it. Thank you for that. Okay. There we go. Why would you have a shift knob for auto? If you drive an, I don't know why you would have an auto. I don't know very many VW bugs that have a automatic from like the early 60s and 70s and 50s. Yeah, those were kind of cool. So 3 of them I did had the VW logo built into it. And one of them had the Beastie Boys, not logo, but Beastie Boys airplane off their album. The little tail section. It was called the Millefiori, and I added that in there. That was cool as hell. All right, so we're going to take this little bobule here. Okay, there's a little that's a little bobule. No, no pipes. I don't have a problem with them. I just don't make them. I have no problem with the industry, though. Just making that really, really clear. All right, let's put some wings on this. I'm just going to go kind of crazy with color. We're going to throw some weird colors at it. So here we go. We're going to put some 2 little bubble wings on here. Park that there. And do it again. I got to round that off a little. So this is beginning stage. So this is just going to be a totally tiny little airplane. Okay. Got to flatten this a little bit more. Hold on. It's the only part I hate, getting the wings the same size. So now we have 2 little wings on there. And let's add some, let's put a little propeller on. Thank you for the jewels. Jason, thank you for the jewels. Appreciate that. Thank you for the jewels and the super chats. I don't know much about super chats, but I really appreciate everybody adding those in. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Jason. Looks like a bumblebee. Yeah, it does right now. Wait. It's going to change right now. Thank you, Jason. All right, let's add the propeller. Okay, so we add a little nobule there. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. Yeah, we're going to go this way. There, and one over here. Probably should have done a 2-prop version of it. A 2-prop would have been good. So now we have a little propeller on there. Starting to get some character to it. All right, I'm going to park it in the kiln real quick because the next thing I have to do is put the hook on. But we're going to have to custom make that hook. So I want it to look good, and that's what it'll hang from. I'm trying to think of how I want to put that on there. We've got to use a dense color. Maybe we'll do some yellow. Yeller. We're going to do yellow. A little bump on one side for the cockpit with some black. Well, the hook is going to be the cockpit. That's what I'm going to try for right now. We may make a couple versions of this, and if you guys want to help participate in the process of developing it, I'm definitely open to that. I'm definitely open to having audience participation. I think it's really important to have that when you're doing glasswork, because ultimately what I decide looks good is going to be totally different than what someone else will. No, I don't think. I think now that you mentioned black, we should do black for the cockpit. I think you're right. I think that would be better. Okay, let's do it. Again, this is kind of going by the seat of my pants. I don't know exactly how I want it to look, and I'm always open to audience input for design on that. Ultimately, someday I'd like to make like a Red Baron. What's up, Callie? How are you? I'd love to make a Red Baron version. That would be fun as hell. You know that little Red Baron airplane? That would be fun. How long does that stay running before it runs out? Probably, I could leave it running for 2 weeks straight. If I wanted to leave it running and I wasn't concerned about safety, I could let it run for 2 weeks and it would not run out with my current setup. And the torch itself never gets hot. Okay. And that part's really cool. Yeah, the Red Baron. I agree, Christy. Wouldn't that look amazing? Pi Radius Squad. Oh, that's funny. I like that name. The Pi Radius Squad. That's funny. Sounds like a Mensa thing. Okay. Christy, thank you for the music bubbles. I couldn't see it because I'm still getting reported every. Right now, I have 20 restrictions on my live stream on TikTok. We're at restriction number 20. I'm going to break a record here. All right, we're going to put a couple little black wheels down here. I couldn't imagine being so bored in my life that I just sat and kept reporting someone. Oh, the restrictions aren't doing anything. We're at 21 now. We're still climbing. I can't imagine being so bored in my life that you have to do that. I know, haters are going to hate. That's okay, though. You know, I just couldn't imagine being that type of bored person. Okay, what's up, Danica? There's a fantastic artist, Danica, CBXD Glass. All right, so first things I have to do is, I had to separate that. Okay. Oh, it's an airplane, Danica. Give it a moment. You'll see it in a minute. I just can't focus right now because we're on restriction number 22. Actually, I probably messed this one up a little bit. Let's see if I can fix it, but I don't know if I can. There we go. I know it does look like little eyeballs down there, though. I could totally see that. There we go. So this is a rough prototype. I'm definitely not 100% sold on the exact design, but it's definitely a rough prototype. So just a little airplane that'll hang on a Christmas tree. I'm trying to keep it light. You could definitely change up colors, create a cockpit, do some cool stuff with it, but it gives me a rough idea, and I have to just remember it. There we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool for just a little tester piece. It's really good. Kathy, thank you. How are you doing? I don't know, Christy. I just couldn't imagine having my life so pathetic that that's all I did all night. But it is what it is. All right, we're going to move this guy off to the side. I had a thought. Oh, I want to take this glass and turn it into something. So I had some candy canes I did last night I don't like, so we're going to melt them into something else real quick. I'm going to move this out of the way temporarily. Move that out of the way. So we're just going to grab this. I don't like this one. It didn't come out. There is one that came out good, though. So we'll save that one. But these other two, awful. There. Now we'll just melt them together. Like that. Yeah, I probably would guess that too. It's still happening. I'm just not saying anything. All right, so we're just melting all this together. Yeah, we're going to turn it into something else. Probably just a quick fidget spinner thing. because I can. Okay, so we're going to take that and we're going to melt it together, melt this together. It's going to create kind of a marbly looking effect to it. That'll be kind of cool to it, though. It'll definitely give it that marbled look. And we're going to come through. And melt it all together. Oh, this kind of created this little window in here. It's kind of cool looking. Actually, it's not bad. I could deal with that. That's a little side bonus. Yeah, that's a side bonus. So on the inside here, you can see into this whole thing, which is really cool. All right, so we're going to separate this. I'm just going to turn this into a tiny little spinner like this. And there we go. And so now we just kind of refine it a little bit down here. So we're just taking all that and spinning it up. Kind of just shaping it a little. Trying to keep it balanced. Going to use this tool here. Yeah, the colors should look marbled. So this should look like, it should almost look like a vanilla caramel marble color, which would be really pretty. What's up from Denver, Colorado? Welcome in. Appreciate all of you. Okay, one last little test here. So we're going to do a quick test. Yeah, I'm going to make it spin a little bit, but because it's hot, I can't do too much of a spin on it because of the heat. Obviously, I can't hold it, but I could use the larger rod here just to give it a... Wow, this is a freaking insane one. If it spins that well with this big old rod on it, it's insane. I'll show you what they do after a second here. Just going to attach that there. Then we got to pull it down. No, it's not a pipe. And there we go. So this is the hardest part right here, trying to keep it very balanced. Okay, we're good that way. I'm going to re-separate it here, polish that little spot down there, give it one more little test spin. I'm going to see if I can get the colors to show up a little too, so you all can see the marble effect. I'm hoping I can get that. Okay. I keep using this. This is a big mistake. I'll show you why in a minute. All right, let's see if we can get it to spin. Oh my God, this thing's insane. Yeah, that's going to be a cool piece. Okay, yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up, cool it off, heat it up, cool it off, heat it up, and it's going to change the coloring in here a little bit. So you're going to start to see a little bit of amber color appearing in it, and it should start to get a little bit of, yeah, you're going to see some stripes in there. And we're going to let it cool a little bit, bring it back up. Oh, good. Now I get to report the guy or whoever's reporting me. We can now report them. After so many, you can do that. So now look at the colors starting to come in. So this is what's called a striking glass. I'm always open to jokes on my channel, just as long as you keep it clean. Like, I do have kids watching, but if you want to shout jokes out in chat, go for it. The only joke I really know is the world's shortest joke. All right. And the world's shortest joke is this. 2 Irish guys walk out of a bar. Okay, there you go. Yeah, look at those colors. So see how it's kind of turning to a marble effect? It's getting that really marbled effect. What's up, L to the B? How are you? One more time. And I think that's enough. I'll let the kiln do the rest of it. Yeah, it does take a minute. That's the whole point of it. But yeah, we got that really cool effect. Now on the inside, you'll be able to see into the interior when it cools off. You'll see all those little marble effects in there too. So we're going to separate this. Wanting to fall. Crap. There. Where's my tool? I lost my my other tool. Damn it. That's okay. So there it is. We're going to pop it in the kiln. And I'm gonna, yeah. Thank you, Christy, for the music bubbles. I appreciate you. That's awesome. All right, we're up to 31 restrictions. That's funny. So this is the candy cane right here. Now, this has a caramel color. Can everybody see that color okay? I don't know if y'all can see that color really well. I need to come up with a name for it. So it's very brownish, almost maple syrup. So can you all come up with a name? Let's vote for a name on this. Amber? Yeah. So I was thinking like someone came up with whiskey, a whole bunch of other names. So I'm going to let you all decide. Let's do it right now between TikTok and YouTube. Let's create the name for it. I'm going to let you all name it right now. So let's go. Throw out some names. Actually, I can leave it out. It's not going to crack. Caramel cane, butterscotch, bourbon brown, maple swirl, brandy candy, bourbon, autumn, brandy cane. Brandy cane's funny. I like that. Buttered rum. Yeah, for the color. Yeah, we're naming this particular candy cane. Maple candy cane twist. Brandy. Okay. Appeal again. Brandy cane. Passion. Bumbit. That's kind of a unique name. I like that. Sorry, I'm going to bring it back out. Brandy cane. Brandy cane's really funny. Twirly cane. I like brandy cane. That's been the most dominant right now. Actually, I got to separate it. Brandy cane, twirly cane. Okay, let's separate it right now. I'm going to pull a little bit off here. It's just a tad bit too long. I'm going to separate it down here. And there, that's still too long. Got to pull a little bit off here. I just don't want it to be misproportioned, you know, the proportions to be off. Cocoa stripes, brandy cane. Yeah, I like brandy cane's really funny. Scaly cane. Yeah, I like brandy cane though. I think it sounds really good. Let me see if I can shine a light on it, because it should show a little bit more with the light. I don't know if now you can really see those colors popping in. I really, really like it with those colors. So brandy cane it is. And I've been meaning to do giveaways. So we're going to be doing giveaways, but I can't really do it on YouTube or TikTok. But I can on Discord. You can join my Discord. It won't cost anything. And I can do the giveaways on my Discord. So look on my YouTube channel very soon, like in the next day. I'm going to link a Discord so there's invites and you can join in there, and there will be a section under the Discord that says giveaway. And we'll put brandy cane, since you all help participate in that. We're going to put brandy cane in there. Then I've got 5 other items we're going to do giveaways on. So you can join the Discord, and that's where I can do the giveaway and not be in violation of anything. So we're going to do it on Discord. And we're still going to use Nightbot type of thing. All right, we're at 36 restrictions. So that last spinner top that we did is like this here. And it spins insanely well. Even spins when it falls off the table. But this one in particular has a really cool black light effect to it. Look at that sucker go. What's up, Rockhound? One more time. Yeah, Discord. And that's, I'll give you time to be able to get in there. That's why I don't want to do it like right immediately. I want people to be able to get in there and be able to do that. Discord is it's a separate channel. It's like a little communications channel, but it's private, that I can invite people in, and then we can do the giveaway in there, and it's not something that will violate terms anywhere. So that candy cane's going to go in there, and one of the items that I'll be giving away on the Discord is this one. I said I would give this away, and we're going to give it away. So we're going to give this one away too, like that. So this will be one of the items we're giving away on the giveaway for Discord. Make the top again? Yeah, I'm going to make another top. So yeah. So this will be one of the items that is going to go into the giveaway on Discord. Like that. And that'll be kind of like the fun one. That'll be the bigger of the items. So we got brandy cane, that, and I got a couple other items we'll do the giveaway on. Pickles. Yeah. Pickle, pickle, pickle. I'm going to make another spinner top right now on YouTube. If the next super chat gets to pick the color, if you want to pick the color. If you want to pick two colors, the next super chat gets to pick the color. The two colors. Yeah, we can do pickles. I'm going to prep the pickle right now. What's up, the Dusty Shredder? How are you? No, you're not late at all. No, not at all. Not late at all, Dusty Shredder. You're all good. Just came across the channel. Thank you. I appreciate you coming across and enjoying. Yeah, Discord. I will link Discord also in my TikTok too. Blue or green? Christy's saying blue or green. Pink and orange. L to the B with the... I love those freaking music bubbles. And Christy's been putting them out there. L to the B, thanks for the music bubbles. I wonder how many we're going to get up to. 39 restriction. All right, we're going to separate this. Hot pink and turquoise. I don't have a hot pink. I really want a hot pink. I would love to have hot pink. Jenny and the Jet. I do have a Discord. We need to do your cake. I am so sorry that I missed it. Goal is complete. Thank you, guys. Thank you. L to the B, Christy. Thank you for the music bubbles. I know you guys popped it in there like crazy. On TikTok, the restriction is when asswipes decide to flag your live stream for no reason. No, you're okay. I don't mind that in that context. You're fine. Just have to add to the swear jar. I have a swear jar I have to add to. No, the Discord link is not up yet. So just follow, subscribe. I'll have the link up by noon Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. And we'll do the giveaway. I'm trying to think what a good day for giveaways would be. Someone was slam recording. Really, L to the B? Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. Love the shades. Yeah, so these are the Meta glasses. And I had a custom lens fit with it. Oh my God, I just tapped my Meta glasses. And now it's talking to me. Can you guys hear it? It's telling me you are in the process of glass blowing right now. It's trying to tell me what I'm doing because it's doing the visual. And you can order your glass. Yeah, they're the Meta glasses. They are definitely worth it. But right now they're going bananas. Make sure you turn the torch off at the end of your day. Make sure you clean alcohol wipes your glass. I'm just repeating what it's telling me. And now it's trying to tell me how to glass blow. Oh my God, this is hilarious. I wish I could record this. All right, we're just going to go right into the pickle. They do translate, but not much. If you want to pair a translation, there is made by Anchor. There are these over-ear buds. They're over-ear. And they are the best translation tool I've ever seen. There's a guy on YouTube named Steven Sullivan. And he does a lot of Meta glasses reviews and things like that on how to extend the life of them and make them live stream permanent. All this fun stuff. Hey, Meta, stop talking. It just wouldn't shut up. They're Anchor buds. They're called, they're made by Anchor. Or no, not Anchor. Give me a second. I need to... Sound Peats. They're called Sound Peats. What's up, Rogue? How are you? Thank you for the super chat. And someone just sent an amazing gift over there. Christy, thank you so much. Yeah, Sound Peats. Who makes that? Soundcore. Yes, Soundcore. So the Soundcore, they're over-ear earbuds. I guess I don't know if I call them earbuds, but they have so many languages. So Stephanie just went to Egypt and tested them out, and they worked perfect. They could translate. Yeah, translation, earbuds, Soundcore. They're amazing. I'm telling you. So Stephanie speaks fluent German, and I said, speak very fast. And so she did, and it picked it up. Because, I mean, okay, so how many people speak a second language and speak like this? Very slow. Nobody. Everybody goes, they speak really fast. And a lot of the translation apps out there could not keep up. And so these actually kept up with it. Yeah, we're going to blow it out. I just have to fix it up a little bit. I bent it a little. I have to move it just a little bit. It went into hot dog mode. It went from a pickle to a hot dog. Green hot dog. Okay, so in order to do the pickle, we got to give it a small bend the right way. So we're going to bring it out here and give it a small bend. It's just a little bit of a movement. Gravity can do 99% of it. Like that. Then you have to give it a small puff of air, like that. The reason for that little puff of air is it flattened it a little bit. I know Hulk would be pissed, right? American Sign Language? I want to learn sign language so bad. I really do. I think sign language would be awesome to learn. A pickle Rick? I know, right? I used to make a pickle Rick. I used to make a glow-in-the-dark pickle Rick pipe, but I don't make them anymore. Oh shit, blew a big ass hole there. I may not be able to recover that. I may not be able to recover from that. I'm sorry, TikTok, I can't see all the chat because I keep getting spam notices. We're at 46 restrictions on TikTok. Yeah, I went a little too big on that. I'm going to see if I can fix it real quick. At least it whistles. Holy shit, it actually worked. I know, whistling pickle. I probably shouldn't say that. It's probably a bad idea to say whistling pickle. All right, we're going to use the uranium glass for the dots. No, that was the glass whistling, yeah. I get it occasionally, and it comes out really good. All right, so we're going to pull this into a stringer and add the little dots. So I just have to pull this really, really thin real quick. All right, so there's my stringer, and this will allow me to lay little tiny dots down. And that'll be good. Little tiny dots all over the place. And let's go. So it won't be so visible that it's uranium glass while it's like in daylight, but when you turn the black light on it, it's definitely going to have that uranium glass glow to it, and that's the part I really like with this. I absolutely love uranium glass. If you want a little side hustle, honestly, this is one of the best things in the world, especially if you have kids that you want to take out and do some fun stuff with. Grab your kids and get a little black light like this, just a small one, little black light, and you go to thrift stores all over and you start shining that black light on glass items. And eventually you will find the golden treasure of uranium glass. And it's just an adventure to go out and try and find that uranium glass. But it's a little side hustle. You can sell that stuff on eBay really easy. The other side hustle, if you want to sell stuff on eBay with glass, I don't know why I'm telling everybody this, but I am. Original Pyrex. So Pyrex changed its formula back in the 90s or so, and the cookware is no longer actual Pyrex. It's just regular glass. There's nothing special to it. But the old stuff is made out of the scientific things, like the beakers and all that. The old stuff is worth a ton of money, especially if you can find the right items. I've seen dishes, Pyrex dishes, go for $600 to $2,000 because someone's missing one plate or one dish for a complete set. Yeah, it's like 1/10 of 1%. Yeah, it's not very. It's really not very radioactive. So originally, anybody know what uranium glass was originally used for in the scientific world? Anybody? I'll let you give a moment for chat. I'll let you catch up for a second. There is a specific purpose for uranium glass in this type of work. Looking it up, thermometers? Nope. No, it's not thermometer, although that's a good guess. Got no clue? All right, so originally, uranium glass allows you to seal metal to the glass. So you can use it to bond metal and glass together. It can also seal two glass coefficients that don't necessarily melt together, like they won't blend. Uranium glass acts as a buffer in order to allow it to melt together. So it's kind of like got this unique property that allows two things that shouldn't bond to be able to bond. But mostly it was used, and still is to this day, glass to metal seals. It's like if you've ever seen that lab equipment that has, little wires and stuff coming out of it. That's what it was designed with, uranium. Maybe just putting this little hook on here. Got to curve it just right. So anyway, that's what it was designed for. Brian, thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate it. What is the hook for? To hang it. It's a Christmas pickle. Which, if you don't know what a Christmas pickle is, it's okay. I didn't know till I was in my 40s what the hell a Christmas pickle was. You know, I felt like one of those situations where, like, you feel like someone's like, you don't know what a Christmas pickle is? I'm like, no, I don't know what a Christmas pickle is. Anyway, there it is. Burnt hot dog? Yeah, that would be more, that would make more sense. Take the burnt hot dog, throw a little mustard on it. Hold on one second. Let me lock out this. All right, put a Santa hat. Yeah, I definitely make the pickles with Santa hats. All right, so I have 68 restrictions on my TikTok, so I need to take a break for a moment on TikTok. And if you guys want to join me on YouTube, please join me on YouTube. You know, if TikTok's going to be ass munches about it. Yeah, that's exactly it. One person hides it. So, Angela, the best thing to do is look up the Christmas pickle. It can describe the story much better. But it's basically designed like someone on YouTube had said, to first person to find the pickle gets a present. So, all right. I'm going to log off TikTok. If you guys want to join me, you're more than welcome. I'm going to screenshot this, though, because it's going to be funny as hell. Okay. There we go. And now. That's funny. Sorry, 1 second. I got to take this and screenshot the hell out of this. That's funny. A pagan ritual, right? You're on YouTube? Yeah. Well, YouTube is actually cleaner than TikTok as far as the camera, and you get to listen to the music and all that stuff. Have you ever made functional pieces to smoke out of? Yes, I do, but very rare. The only functional pieces I make are glow in the dark. I only make glow in the dark, and they're only dry. Lucky Lex, I'm not in an agency right now. I am not in an agency. Okay. That's so funny. 55 restrictions on that, just that part. That's funny. Can I make a uranium? Yeah, I can. Yeah, this is way clearer than TikTok too, and you got the music for sure. That's right, Lori. All right, let's do something different. I want to make a quick hummingbird too. I'm trying to catch up with my hummingbirds. There it is. So we're going to do like one of the standard ones here. Yeah, they're going to get themselves banned. They will for sure. I'm hoping I have. I got to grab one color. I'm so sorry. I got to grab a color. I'm going to be off screen for like 30 seconds or less. I got to grab a color to make this bird. It's one of my standard color combos. Sorry, 1 second, 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Oh boy, are you guys in for a super treat. This is going to be fun. So this is amber purple. One of my favorite colors. And if you have not seen this color in action, you're in for a super treat. Yeah, TikTok is getting ridiculous. Honestly, it really is. I'm getting very annoyed with it. Okay, so let's make this. So this color, I promise you, if you stick around, the hummingbird takes me about 6-7 minutes to make. If you stick around for this, you're going to be so happy you've seen it. If you've never seen it before. This is like the bomb of colors. I absolutely love this color. You could watch this for hours. Oh, I hope you do. I love live streaming. So this for me is my social therapy. Live streaming for me is important in my life now because it gives me socialization in a job that doesn't have socialization. So in my studio, it's normally just me, and it can get really isolated out here. It's hard to deal with sometimes. And so hanging out with all of you makes my life 10 times better. Christy, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. So yeah, mentally it is a really good thing for me. I mean, I'm probably exposing myself way more than I probably should by saying all that. But if there's other artists out there that are debating on doing live streaming, this is, and you have the same situation, this is why I do it. And I think it's helped a lot. Just putting it out there. Like I said, I probably shared way too much. Yeah, I'm thinking it was Red Squeak. I really do. There's a couple people that it could, but yeah. So yeah, that's why, why I love live streaming too. I know some people look at it and they want to be, the next Mr. Beast. And that's not my goal. I would rather be Bob Ross. I want to be Bob Ross of glass. That would be my ultimate happiness right there. Be the Bob Ross of glass. All right, so we're going to pull what I call a guideline for a tail. Can you make a cake after the bird? Yeah, but if you have time to make the cake, yeah, absolutely. We'll make your birthday cake. If you have time, I make time for you. Okay. Do you know what colors you're looking for? I don't have it right in front of me, but we can definitely do colors. All right, so this is the amber purple. Again, this is my favorite color, one of them. Like in the top 3, but it's probably my favorite color to work with. And it looks very normal right now. So here we go. Yeah, the triple heat. That's for sure. Yeah, I just realized something. I don't breathe when I'm making these tails. I actually hold my breath. We're making a hummingbird right now. I'm like holding my breath. Lime green and blue? You got it. I got you. We're going to make it epic. So for those of you that don't know, on TikTok, they are subscribers. On YouTube, there are members. If you are a member for 3 months, or you have a 3-month member subscription or longer, you are entitled to a birthday cake. And the birthday cake is my way of saying thank you for being a member or a subscriber on TikTok. And right after I finish this bird, you're going to actually see one of them made for Jenny and the Jets, which I completely failed to make it yesterday. My apologies publicly to her, because we had talked about scheduling it and I didn't do it. You subscribed to Insta? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is kind of my fun stuff right here. Look at that now. Now, can you see that amber color appearing in the tail? That's what I was saying about this color, but that's not even the best part about it yet. It gets way better. Yeah, this color goes insanely awesome. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm going to have to, I'm definitely going to have to figure out on TikTok what's going on with that and send in a ticket saying, you know, this is not okay. But I don't have an agency right now because I don't. I left the other agency and I got removed out of the other one because I was in another agency. So they left me agency-less. Yeah, but that's okay. I got 3 accounts, so not a big deal. And it's funny, they were reporting the account with the least amount of followers. But yeah, I think it was a weird tree name, possibly. Can I give your girl Steph? All right, I'll give Steph a shout out. What's up, Steph? How are you doing? Just subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it, Rick. All right, so this is where you're going to see the magic. Ready? We're going to make magic happen right now. I love making wings, but this color looks so freaking awesome when you get it doing its thing. So it has what's called a striking ability. And what happens is you heat it up, cool it off, heat it up, cool it off, heat it up, cool it off. And it starts developing little shades of color from an amber to a purple. It's like a deep dark amber with a sheen of purple to it. And that's why I love this color, because you never get exactly the same color, but you get the same family. Okay, there is wing number 1. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit longer than 6 minutes. We're probably going to be around the 8-minute mark. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the county fair. So that's what glassblowers were known for before the whole pipe industry was county fairs, Christmas malls, shops, little stores in the mall during Christmas time or Mother's Day. That used to be the standard for how you made money at glass. Then the pipe industry happened and that blew up all over the place. And a lot of the actual art form got lost and went into pipes. Not that pipes aren't art form. Pipes are definitely an art. Okay, I'm not knocking it. And now the pipe scene has really died down a lot, and the art form is starting to come back. But there's not a lot of places to sell your items except online. And a lot of glassblowers are finally realizing that while it takes you 6 minutes or 7 minutes to make a hummingbird, it's going to take you 10 minutes to put it online to be able to sell it. Oh, crap. So this is one of my little mistakes right there. The wings are a little off center. So the wing on this side is a little bobule. It needs a bend. I got to move it. This is the part about glass I do love, is when you get a little bit of a mistake, you can come through and fix it just a little bit. There we go. Can I make a peacock? Peacock would be hard. I think I can. I've not made one. I think I can, but it would be pretty... I have to figure out how to make it with the tail and not have it fragile. Having all those little feathers coming off would make it really fragile. My only way of thinking about it would be to do a fan and then draw the colors on a solid. Yes, Pyrex from 100 years ago is very expensive. So now we got these wings on here, right? Now we're going to change the color. Y'all ready for this? All right, one last time here. The wings are very, very transparent. Here we go. Now I can't do the tail right now because it will possibly fall off. And that would be bad. So we're going to bring it in. Yeah, we definitely done flamingos. See how the wing just got darker? Okay, now we got a little darker version. We're going to cool it off and then heat it back up again. And it's going to get darker again. I'm heating it up, not enough to melt it, but yeah, definitely pour them. There we are. And we're going to do it again. And we should start to see that amber color starting to really develop right now. And we're going to start to see a little bit of a purple hue to it, hopefully. Like a shimmer of purple. See how much darker it just got again? Yeah, that's called a striking color. Now I'm going to blow your mind out with it right now. So watch this. I don't know if you can see those blues, that purple blue. Can you see it in there? I'm hoping you can. But you can see how it went blue. That's why I love this color. And we're going to separate. I probably spent too much time in there with it. Like that. Now we're going to park it in the kiln. All right, we're going to make Jenny and the Jets birthday cake. I'm using a glass scorch technologies, and the model is called a kabuki. Again, the birthday cake on TikTok, it is subscribers, and on YouTube, it's members. So if you are a member on YouTube for 3 months or longer, and it's your birthday, I will make you a birthday cake, and then we ship it out to you. So you get to choose 2 colors, and yeah, it's kind of my thank you for being a member. Well, I appreciate having members. I mean, it's awesome. All right, so we're going to make the birthday cake now. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to have to, grandfather people in on the birthday cakes. When it gets to a certain number, I'll probably have to just grandfather it in and then stop, because once it gets to a certain number, I won't be doing anything but birthday cakes eventually, hopefully. All right, we got to trim this off. So what I'm doing now is pulling a little bit of this bad glass off. When I heated this up and separated this rod, I set it down on the bench and it picked up some dust. So we're removing that dust off the end of it. And now we're going to start the foundation for the cake. Yeah, I definitely need a rep. I need something. I don't need an agency. I had an agency. So I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag on TikTok. Anybody want to hear how there are scamming stuff going on with agencies on TikTok? And I know exactly why. Because I was asked to be a part of it. And I said, hell no. The biggest piece I've made right now, I have a sword that is 4 feet long out of solid glass and then a big ass chandelier. So on TikTok, is anybody familiar with the battles? Are you familiar with battles on TikTok? Anybody? You see all those people battling, especially the ones that's all they do is battle, right? Yeah, right? All they do is battle. So there's something called a cycler. You know what a cycler is in battles? I'll explain it. So if you are a big battler, and you're in an agency, TikTok takes 50% of the money you make off of a battle, okay? They take 50%. But if you're in an agency, the agency gets 25% and TikTok takes 25%, you still get your 50. Well, if you watch the big battlers, and I dare you to go watch it, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to see that the biggest gifters in there don't have any bio. They only have maybe 10 followers or less, or under 100, and they're following 2 people. Okay? That is, so if I'm battling you, that is the second account for the big battler. So that person has a second account right there. And what they do is they are gifting themselves to get everybody into a frenzy to start gifting. They're gifting themselves. Now, good night, Callie. So when you gift yourself, you get 50% of that money back. So let's say you spent $10, you get 5 back. If you're in an agency and that agency is in on it, and they're working with you, you get 5 back. So you spent, well, not 5. If it's $10, then you would get $7.50 back if the agency's working with you. So you spent $2.50. But if you spent that $2.50 in the battle, you probably had 20 or 30 people gifting you money because they got excited. They didn't want you to lose your battle. And you just start spiking your own live stream. You're paying your own live stream to get people motivated to try and gift you. Watch the big battlers. Go in, look at their #1 gifter. You can find it in there. And you will see that it has no bio, no content on TikTok, nothing. Just an account. Total scam. And the reason I know it is I was asked to participate in it. They wanted me to become a big battler, become a live pro, And then they told me, yeah, so we give you an account and you know, give yourself coins or whatever. And whatever the agency collects, we'll give back to you. So if I spent $10 to get 20 people to give me 200, I actually only spent $250. It's a total freaking scam. And the other thing are the coaches. Now, there is one good coach on there that I know. Her name's obviously Sassy. She is a coach. Okay, she is the real deal. Okay, coaching is a total scam if you get the wrong ones. And I'll tell you how that one works. It is illegal. So let's say I want to become a TikTok coach. And I go in. Now, obviously, Sassy is not a scam. She is the real deal. So I want to make sure of that. But let's say I tell you, I'm going to grow your account. And it's going to cost you $99 for me to audit your account. And in exchange, I guarantee you, if you do the changes I tell you, you'll gain 5,000 followers. Would it be worth it if you were guaranteed 5,000 followers for $99? And if you don't get 5,000 followers, I'll refund you. Sound like a deal, right? What causes me gray hair? My ex-wife. So a lot of people sign up for that going, hell yeah, I want 5,000 followers. So you sign up for my coaching program. I go in, I look at your account, I tell you to do some bullshit stuff, right? I tell you, change your lighting, change this, change that. I audited your account. I go onto a website that this agency told me to sign up with, and I buy 5,000 followers off a website for $10. And I get you 5,000 followers for $10. You just paid me $100 for it. Okay, we're coming through and we're melting this down. So that is how that scam works. And they tried to get me to do it. And I said, hell no. You think I'm going to risk my reputation for that? No. But yeah, so that's how they do it. They tell you they'll get you so many followers. They're going to audit your account. Then they go to a website that's based in Asia. I can even tell you the website. And they buy you 5,000 followers for $10, and you just spent $100 to do that. And you think that they did you a favor. So that's why I left the first agency I was in. Because that's where they said, that's how you make money. I said, isn't that a scam? No, it's not a scam because you got them 5,000 followers. You just didn't tell them how. Crooked as hell, huh? So crooked. Have I ever burnt myself? No, not real bad. I've never had a bad burn. It is fraud. It's 100% fraud. Yeah, it's absolutely fraudulent. I want to expose it, but I don't have a big enough channel to expose it. What time is it? 10:30. I'm sitting there looking for a clock, and I got it right on my damn wrist. When you use your right hand? What do you mean? I just switch back and forth because I like to show you different camera angles. You're going to have to unsub and just watch a few more minutes. I don't understand what that means, but okay. No, I'm not saying that, those numbers. I know what that is. Yeah, so that is actually what can burn you. See that little light reflecting through the very end of the rod? That can actually burn you. So it's like a fiber optic. You guys want to see what my lenses look like? I can show you what my glasses look like I have a filter that I can show you. I can do it this way. Watch this. See? We now filtered out like that. So that's what my glasses do, like that. Totally trippy, right? Yeah, well, we won't be doing any technical blowing at the moment. I'm creating a sculpture. So we are making a birthday cake for Jenny and the Jets. She is a subscriber on TikTok, which is the paid version. And my subscribers and my members on here, after 3 months, you are entitled to a birthday cake on your birthday. So on your birthday, I will make you a birthday cake. It's kind of my thank you for being a member and a subscriber. Subscriber on TikTok, member on YouTube. I know it kind of looks marshmallowish, right? I'm just trying to get the shape right. It's a little off right now. I just have to move it just a tiny bit. And then we're going to start adding the color. But I don't have a mold. I have to do it all by hand. No molds. All right. So there is the base for the cake. No, I don't want to use the filter for the whole live because then I'd turn into a purple Oompa Loompa. Yeah, I don't want to be a purple Oompa Loompa. Yeah. That's why I don't use the filter all the time. I'm already round enough. Add a purple filter on there and I look like, something out of Willy Wonka. Well, you can be if you want to be an Oompa Loompa. I just don't want to be a purple Oompa Loompa. That's all. All right, we're going to park this in the kiln real quick. I'm going to pull the colors down for the blue. 1 second. I got to grab it here. There we are. I'm hoping I can find a better version. Ooh. All right, 1 second. I'm going to be off screen for 1 second. I got to grab a dark blue. Sorry about that. I had to step away. Thank you for becoming a Spark. Oh, thank you so much. Is it Modest? Thank you. Modest Mouse. Thank you. Now 3 months, you'll be entitled. Christy, thank you so much. Christy's in the Inferno. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. You're always supportive. I appreciate you. All right, so what I was trying to show you earlier. So there's the dark version versus the light. You can definitely see the two different shades there. So if I start making the icing, Make sure, yeah. If I start making the icing with the light version, it just doesn't show up as well. What's the hardest thing I've made? A child. A kiddo. Being a parent is hard. I have so much respect. I have a lot of respect for single parents, though. That's something that I have a huge respect for single parents. I mean, any parent in that fact, but single parents, I have a really little soft spot for. Because my mom was pretty much a single mom for a long time. But other than that, out of glass, the hardest thing that I made was a chandelier that went over a pool table. And it had all these arms coming off of it over the pool table. And each one of the pool balls was the light fixture. Each pool ball had a light inside of it. And trying to get the numbers and the colors right was really hard. Because it wasn't just normal pool balls. They were antique because the pool table itself was antique. Yeah, single moms are, you have a tough job. All right, let me pull this down. And I'll tell you why I have a big respect for single moms on a lot of reasons why, too. So when I started sports, I was young, but one of the mandatory items in sports is you have to wear a cup, right? Well, I'm a young little lad here. It's just a little wee speck. I wasn't that familiar. So how does a mother help a young kid learn how to put a cup on? And it's those type of situations that are uncomfortable. And so that's why I have a lot of respect for mothers. They have a tough job. All right, let's make this cake. Oh, there's single dads too. I'm not saying that dads too, 100%. It goes both ways, my friend. I said single parents. All the way around. Okay, we're going to add the blue. So the funny part on this is before I decided I wanted to go full bore as a glass blower, I was debating on becoming a pastry chef. And that is a true fact. Now, how funny would it have been if I had chosen to be a pastry chef and everybody thinks I look like Guy Fieri? Now that would have been funny. Then it would have been kind of weird. Actually, Guy Fieri looks like me. You'd be watching a cake being made right now, right? All right, so there's the little bottom frosting section. Well, I don't know if it's bottom or top right now. I'm going to fix it in a minute here. So we're going to add it all the way around. We're just coming through. I did actually take a cake decorating course, and I learned a lot of glass blowing techniques from a cake decorating class. They do still make uranium glass, yes. It's rare, but they do make it. Absolutely do. And right now, we're going to add a little bit of uranium to the cake here. So this is going to have a little bit of the, since it's lime green, we're going to add a little bit of the uranium green, just little accents on here. Little surprise for Jenny and the Jets, because I was supposed to have made this yesterday, but I completely failed to log on and have it done. So we're going and making her cake amazing. A little uranium on here. Like that. And then we're going to do the other side too. Major health issues? Oh, I'm sorry. Dusty Shredder, don't let that stop you, though. I mean, I appreciate what you're saying, but you seem like you're an awesome person, so you want to pass that down to the society. All right, we're coming across. So far, so good. We're getting there. How many different items have I made? Oh, man, thousands. Yeah, definitely thousands. Adopting's very noble. That's awesome. All right, so now we got the little bit of frosting running around. Got some uranium running through there. We're going to take some lime green and create dots right in the middle. So this is going to be a definitely flavorful cake. We're going to come through and just start dotting all the way in the middle of this. And happy birthday to you, Jenny. I appreciate you. Belated a little bit, but close enough. It's your birthday month. Warm it up, and I'll show you where we're at. Where's the best place to buy a torch for glass blowing glass? I would go directly to the manufacturers now. Christy, thank you so much, Christy. I appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. All right, so now we got the basis of the cake done. We're almost done here. We're going to come through. We're going to attach a little rod to the bottom. It's going to allow me to do the whole stem and everything. Yeah, it is a torch, but I would definitely go directly to the manufacturers now. This one's obscenely expensive. You don't need this exact torch, but you're going to spend between 500 and 1,000 for a good torch. This one in particular is about 4,500. It's a little bit up there. You don't need this right off. Glass Torch Technologies, or Bedlam Bravo. Bedlam. It's really hard to say that name. Anyway, look up Bedlam Bravo for a torch. So a Bedlam Bravo or a Glass Torch Technologies links. If you have trouble finding the equipment, you can always send me a private message. I'm happy to answer. Or just in the comments, ask where to go get a torch, and I will mention where to go get them. I'll drop a little link in there or something. I don't have any skin in the game. I don't make any money on it, so I'll send you to the right places. But this torch is so, because you can do that with the torch. Okay. Like that. This torch doesn't get hot on the body itself. All right, let's add some blue here. We're going to do the blue for the candle. Then I'm going to do the lime green for the wax and the flame. We're going to make it look awesome. Here we go. I like it. Almost looks like a drum too. I was thinking about this would make a really cool looking drum ornament. It's heavy though. Super heavy. But it would make a really cool looking, like, little drummer boy drum or something. It might look good that way. How hot is the flame? About 3,800 degrees, give or take a few hundred. About 3,800. Okay, let's add the little drippy wax. Like the candle is melting. Like that. And I think we're going to do a uranium flame. Yeah, it's hot. It's a good one. It definitely has some heat to it. One of my favorite pieces is the 4-foot sword that I have sitting behind me out of glass. I have an actual 4-foot sword. If you want to see the sword, I'll bring it out after I finish this birthday cake. Just type 1 in the chat and I will grab it real quick. If you want to see it, if not, it's okay. I'm just always offer. A lot of people have seen it multiple times, so. And we can go grab it. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab it. I love this. This is going to be insanely cool when it cools off. So there we are. That's beautiful, Jenny. I love it. It's definitely got the uranium kick to it. You've never seen the sword? Oh, we're going to grab it then. We're definitely going to grab it. All right, we're going to tap that off. Hopefully it... Nope, it's not going to do it that way. Going to have to melt it off. Jenny, you just have to. Yeah, I just saw a message come through. The one that says there are any messages coming through. Jenny, make sure you send me your address, okay? So I could get this out to you. And there we go. So that I have to hold it sideways. Yeah, you can make it hollow. It's not a matter of brittle. It's a matter of not having it tipsy. That's all. All right, let's grab the sword. Let's grab it. I'll send anywhere in the world. Make a noise. So there it is. I have to sit way back here for it because it won't fit in the camera otherwise. But that's it. All glass. I'll bring it up. Yeah, that's a birthday cake. There, I can show you the hilt. Everything's solid except this little ball right here is hollow. This is the only part that's hollow. But everything else is solid. But yeah, that's the this is one of my favorite pieces right here. I love it. It was kind of one of those fun projects. And then I'll show you its younger sibling. So this is the younger sibling version, like that. This one is a dragon head, so I really wanted to make a dragon dagger, like that. So this one's kind of fun. This was a lot easier to make. Yeah, that one was definitely easier. The flashlight won't show the color? No, not like that. Sorry. How much is that one? It's not for sale. I just kind of made that as they're kind of like my fun personal pieces, you know? It's not really up for sale. But thank you for the compliment, though. No, I don't make any water pipes or stuff like that. It's not that I have a problem with the industry. There's so many people making them. You know? No point in me making it too. Let me pull this down. There's just enough people out there. How heavy is it? Which one? Which one were you asking about the weight for? Oh, the big one? If I had to guess, I've never really weighed it, but if I had to guess, I would say it's about 3 kilos, somewhere in there. 3, 4, somewhere in there. I can definitely make more of them, yes. It just takes time. But those two that I personally have right there, I won't sell because I really like them. But you can make them, yes. Okay, I'm going to burn this off here. And we're going to garage this in the kiln. I need to go check on Stephanie. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back out tonight and work anymore. I got to go check on Stephanie. She just got back from Egypt and she's not feeling well. So I'm going to go check on her, make sure she's okay. And if I'm able to come back out, she doesn't need any more care, I'll come back out. But if not, I'll see you all tomorrow. But it's 11. I got to go check on her. So I definitely want to give a big shout out and thank you to the mods for always being there. I appreciate all of you. And I really want to say thank you to everybody that's joined the live stream. It's really, it's been really cool experience being on YouTube with all of you. I can't tell you how much I really appreciate it. The audience has been just absolutely outstanding. So I really, really, really appreciate all of you. I'm not kidding. I really do. So thank you for hanging with me and making my life better by hanging out. So if I don't see you tonight, I will definitely see you tomorrow. Have a good night, okay?